man opinion. He's been through it himself, so he can tell you what it is.
Come on in. Let's bring him in. Bringing in our next guest, a special guest.
Lamine Yamal will soon have a 23-year-old stepmother. So what you guys think about that? That's 5 years in gap.
I don't think that's okay at all.
5 years?
He's 23 years old. He's dating Drea Mitchell, who's 40 years old.
Yup.
Now, this lady is known for preying on young players and young athletes who have a bright future. So it's not okay whether you're a woman or man. That's just my take on it.
Absolutely.
If you want to sit and try to compete with AI, I think that's a losing battle.
No, that is.
There's no way you're gonna or your whole company you invested in for your life's worth. Like if you're a small business, there's no way you're gonna try to compete with AI.
I wouldn't be surprised if many more tech companies start cutting employees out their business because AI are taking over the business, and that's absolutely true. If you work in those type of companies, you just gotta watch out because AI is definitely coming for that.
So, do you trust the machine more than the person? Got it, type.
I got it. I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so,
I'm spanking shit right now.
So
And a big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it playing.
Because they say Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey.
What it do, Playmakers? Welcome to episode 5. I'm Playmaker Trev.
Playmaker Kev.
What is going on? I'm Playmaker Nene.
Y'all already know. Playmaker Pana.
Thanks for watching and supporting once again. Let's take it in. Age gap in dating.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about for sure. Age gap in dating. So I'm not sure if y'all seen this, but a very famous soccer person, his dad is pushing 40. He's like 38
We're
years
not
old.
pushing 40, bro.
Pushing 40 for sure. 4-0. And he's dating a 23-year-old. I don't think that's okay. Me personally. I think that if you're a certain age, stay within your age range.
So it says Lamine Yamal's father, Munir, and if I said this wrong, correct me, please. Munir Nassaroui recently announced his engagement to his 23-year-old girlfriend, Christina. And this means that at 18, Lamine Yamal will soon have a 23-year-old stepmother. So what you guys think about that? That's 5 years in
I don't think
gap.
that's okay at all.
5 years?
I don't think that's
As far
okay.
as Lamine and his now new stepmother, that's the gap of the 5 years. Yeah. So I mean, his dad is 38, if I'm not mistaken. He's
And
38
she's
years old.
23.
She's
Yeah.
23.
And they're engaged.
They're engaged.
This is like confirmed. They are confirmed engaged.
Confirmed, yeah. That's crazy as fuck.
No, he's actually 35 years old and she's 23.
That is
years
so
old.
cap, bro. That nigga is not 35.
13-year gap. But Lamine's dad is relatively young, so that means he had Lamine when he was 17.
I'm pretty sure he's 38.
Oh, fact check it.
Right here, it says age. No, Sorori is 35 years old.
You gotta check that visa, that birth certificate or something.
I mean, he does look young, though. He does look young. I mean, he does look older than 35, but if you can have a kid when you're 17, that's no...
100%.
I
That's
just
wrong with that, but that's not. I don't think that's. He's 35 years old,
Yeah.
dating 23 years old.
yeah, that's not okay.
And with the amount of fame that he has, and with the amount of fame that his kid has, dating a 23 years old at 35 years old,
Yeah.
But
but I feel like that's the new normal because you see it in a lot of in the NFL world, like that Bill Belichick, he's dating a girl he's almost 70 years old.
Yeah, he's-
and
goddamn right, he's almost
23
100.
years old, and that's almost 40 years old
Yeah.
gap, and everybody
I think
talk about it, but they don't. Everybody think it's normal nowadays.
I think that's a dating norm. So like, my opinion is, it has to be looked at it from both sides. Like you can't just judge the males when it comes to dating outside your age range. What about the females in this situation? So
That's true. See,
So-
I don't agree with it, but
my
So-
take on it is no. Go ahead first.
I feel like it's just like it's more frowned upon for the males or for men because they look at it as like you're preying on a younger lady or a younger female. But when are we going to start tiptoeing on that scale of gold digging to praying? Like it has to balance somehow.
Gold digging is a part of it. My biggest thing is like being almost 40. What in common do you have with a 20-year-old? I think that's my biggest take on it. I think that's why I don't agree with it the most.
so why don't you agree on it? So if you don't agree on the aspect what they have agreement, so why don't you, like Trev said, and I 100% agree with Trev. If the woman doesn't have anything in common, why is she getting engaged with this guy then?
That's her business. I don't know.
What do you mean that's her business? Saying
I
it's
don't
like
know,
the
bro.
guy's business.
hey, money talks.
But that doesn't
man,
make.
money
But hold
talks.
on, that's no correlation though.
How's the correlation? You're talking about, okay.
But why is it frowned upon for the
Exactly, why is it
male,
frowned upon
but
him
not for
and not on
females,
her?
not for women?
I'm talking about in general.
Okay, in general, I can understand that.
Yeah, in general, bro.
So she's wrong because she likes someone older, someone a little bit more mature.
It's the same thing as
the one that has a little bit more money.
Let's be honest here. She does not like him, and she's not there.
How you know that though? I think.
And plus,
She's
too,
not
watch
there
this,
for
watch this,
physical
watch this.
attractions, I promise.
Bro,
you
he's
that.
35 years old. That's not that much different.
She's not there for physical attraction.
My take on it is you date who you want, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
But it's up to you. It's like an ethical thing. Like whatever you were raised to believe, I guess you got to go with that. But me personally, I'm not dating anyone that's not like within 2 to 3 years of my age range.
No, of course, because you're young. You're in your prime. So
I'm not in my prime.
You gotta think of it. You
Not
gotta
in
think
the-
of it. You gotta think of it though.
Not in my prime
So
yet.
I feel like the praying can go both
for
ways.
real.
Like the same thing you said, men can look upon as like they're preying on the female. I think in certain cases too, the female can prey on the man. For example, Jalen Green,
Yes, sir.
is an NBA artist, or not artist, sorry, NBA player. He's 23 years old. He's dating Drea Mitchell, who's 40 years old.
Yup.
Now, this lady is known for preying on young players and young athletes who have a bright future. So it's not okay whether you're a woman or man. That's just my take on it. Fuck that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell nah. It doesn't matter.
So like,
bro.
hold on.
It does not
Let me give you this. So what about coming from Jalen? I can be devil's advocate. So coming from Jalen Green's perspective, he said he's been fantasizing about this woman forever.
For a minute.
So this was like some like on a bucket list. No, it sounds crazy, but like this was some on his bucket list, quote unquote. So it's like he even got her face tatted. Like this is someone
That's just crazy.
he would always like you know how we be like fantasizing about Rihanna. I mean, some of us fantasize.
for
Some
sure.
of us,
Yeah.
some of us
Rihanna,
getting
where you
it.
at?
Some
Work.
Go ahead.
Hey, shout out A$AP Rocky though.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
Nah, fuck. Me or A$AP Rocky. What's up? Set it up.
Set it up. Main event, UFC 333.
No, but it does happen a lot, and you always see it like also like even outside of the sports world, it's more like when teachers prey on younger kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
always like,
Hold on, that's
I feel like
just
that's
just
a lot different.
pedophilia.
That's true. That is different.
It's related.
They are playing.
It's not related.
Listen,
It's not related.
Nah,
After a
bro.
certain age, it's not related.
If
Hell
you're
no.
70 years old or 40 years old dating a 20 years old, you don't think that's
Listen.
that's
After a certain age,
No,
it's
no.
not. It
To a certain point,
all
it's not
logic
different.
goes out the window.
No, listen though. After the age of 21,
Yes,
it's a completely different
Yeah.
ballgame.
Yeah.
what you guys think.
And she like that's just what we were raised to believe. Like, but in actual fact, what I believe is that, like I said, 2 to 3 years in between your age range. But after a teacher preying on a kid who is like 16, 15, and she's like what 35, that's completely different.
That's different.
Once you turn 21 and you're considered an adult, I mean, I guess it doesn't sound right, but it's all fair. Like
It is. It's all whoever she's trying to.
It
be
is what-
attracted
it's
with.
what you
Trip,
want.
Trip,
So to yeah, what y'all saying, right? I feel like y'all saying it's okay to date any age, doesn't matter the gap, because
after 21, yes.
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm not saying that. I am not
that's
saying
what I'm
that.
trying to get to.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is after both parties are after 21, they can choose the right to be with that person
Legally.
legally,
Yeah.
because if it's not
That is
forced.
21. I mean, after
If it's not
21,
forced.
Ethically-
doesn't matter the age gap after 21 to you, right?
Ethically,
After
I don't think
21.
it's right.
It's not ethically. It's not right.
I don't think
For
it's right.
example, too, I have
Yeah.
another example too. Bill Belichick, head coach for the Patriots. He's
That's what I'm
73 years
talking
old.
about. That's what I'm
He's
talking
73 years old, bro.
And
His
they're
girlfriend is 24.
23.
Okay.
20 what?
24. The age gap is
That's
49 years.
46 years old gap.
48
years. Okay,
That's
so
wild
it
as
goes
shit.
back to the root of it. Why you guys saying Bill Belichick is the problem? Why is it not? We're looking at
He is the problem because he's the one that has the millions.
But why
So-
is it a problem?
He's the one with the fortune,
Hold
so
on.
he can get any girl he wants.
So-
obviously it can be, doesn't matter if she's 20, 30, 40. He's gonna get any girl he wants
Hold on.
because he has the fortune.
Look at
right?
it. Look at it from this perspective. Imagine you have a daughter, right? And she is 24 in the same scenario, and it's a 80 damn near pushing 80-year-old man trying to push up on your daughter. How do you that nigga's your age?
Exactly.
Damn
How you gonna
near.
take that?
How the fuck are you gonna
Exactly.
I'm gonna take it wrong.
feel? What you mean? You're not gonna like that, right?
Obviously not.
But like, you're not gonna judge your daughter for trying to fuck with that.
I am gonna judge.
Exactly.
It's the same
So it's a
thing.
goal.
But to each his own, right? She's gonna do whatever she wants at the end of the day.
She's-
Fuck
but hold on,
that.
Yes, I'm gonna be upset about it, but hey, to each his own.
Listen,
Yes, that is to your,
at that
to
point
your
in time,
question, yes.
at that point in time, she's gonna be 24. I get it. She's a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants. Cool. But if she's still living under my roof and I'm still sponsoring part of her life, and she thinks she's gonna be out here getting tricked out by a 74-year-old, yeah.
She wouldn't be living with you if she would have been tricking out.
Nah, you're right. Nah, you're right.
Hey, the amount of money these guys have, and
He could just buy her crib today.
they get to date wherever they want, and everybody doesn't, they
Hell
just
yeah.
on it, and that's the new normal, like you guys said.
She got floor seats to the Patriots game, bro.
Fuck that.
Great, she's great,
Fuck
bro.
that.
Listen, so
He could probably give her free fucking tickets to that new Michael Jackson movie coming out.
Oh shit. Speaking of that, yes sir.
what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Thriller.
Cause this is my fault.
Mine is,
Don't copyright us, please.
Smooth Criminal.
Ooh. You know what?
Is that the song of it? That's the title of the song?
Yeah.
I think it's called Criminal, yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
I don't have a favorite Michael Jackson song.
You don't like Michael Jackson?
I like Thriller. I'm not a big fan of Michael Jackson though, but I do like the movie that's coming out soon.
Okay, I got you.
I love all Michael Jackson's music. I wasn't, a fan while he was alive, unfortunately, but I definitely got to get a taste of history. He definitely left his mark for sure.
Oh yeah, no. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Rest in peace.
Do y'all remember where y'all was at when Michael Jackson died?
Bro.
It felt like a holiday. It felt like something
I can't remember.
unreal, bro.
I would never forget. I think I was in elementary school. It was something going on that day. I think it was something going on. We had no school. Help, bro. I was sitting in my living room in front of the TV watching CNN, watching the news all day by force. No, I couldn't go outside. My mom said, "You're not going outside. You're going to sit here and watch CNN."
I was heartbroken. Yeah.
I wasn't heartbroken. I did not give two fucks. I didn't know who he was at the time.
No way.
At the time,
bro.
I
You
didn't know
Michael Jackson.
I heard his name, but I didn't know the influence that he had.
I was alive like in my living room, moonwalking to his shit.
Like
bro.
I was fob as shit. Like I didn't.
I was fob too.
Nah, but I guess I was super fob, bro. Shit. Nigga, I didn't
That's
know.
crazy.
I didn't know nothing, bro.
And R.I.P. Mike, because he died like relatively young too. He was only like 50 years old too.
OC.
So,
a lot
like,
of people die young, bro. It's just
bro,
crazy.
OC.
A lot of people die young. Like, unfortunately, what happened this week? We had Marshawn Kneeland.
Kneeland. Yeah.
Dang, I gotta get better with my pronunciation. But no, all seriousness, how he died, and there's a lot of controversy on how he died.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to say that one way that he died was that he was chased by the police.
Yeah.
And then after that, they don't have no record of what happened. So that leaves a lot of space to think, like, did he die because the police got into it, or did he kill himself?
Well, I heard. Well, I don't know. I don't know. This is 100% true, but he did lose his mom in February earlier this year. Yeah, he lost his mom. So he was going through a dark time already, and I don't want to say that was what made him kill himself, but that definitely was a contributing factor. He definitely needed his mother. I know she was a single mom as well, so she was probably very close with him, and that like I said, like you said, that's a very, very it's a very sad, tragic death.
Yeah.
He literally just scored a touchdown that week.
Literally, bro.
Like he blocked I think he blocked the punt or something.
Blocked the punt and then returned it.
Got it.
Scored a touchdown.
Literally.
6 points.
And he just got drafted last year too, so it's not like he was a veteran. Like he just got in the league for real.
If you don't watch NFL, for you to score a touchdown playing on the defensive end of the ball is very hard. It's not something that's easy. It's easier for receivers, tight ends, running backs to get touchdowns, but as a defender, you really have to lock in. Like you have to be 100% locked in. But like the way he died is just crazy. I read that he struck a vehicle and was then pursued on foot, and also they said he took his own life. It looked like a gunshot wound, but I don't think they found any any gun at the
They
scene.
said by the time that he hit the person, he realized he was like, "Damn, I'm fucked. Like I'm done for. My fortune's gone." And then he texted his family, his girlfriend. He was like, "Goodbye forever." So like, as he's 24 years old, like he's our age, like literally our age. So it's like it hit home for me 100%, bro.
But no. They were saying, I thought it was they responded to a wellness check. That's why police were even like
Before the accident.
That's what I thought. I might be wrong.
No, I mean, I heard he had like, according to his girlfriend, I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, but he had like mental issues already that he was dealing with. So that might have been the case or something like that.
I always talk to God. I know it may not always be easy in times like that, but definitely you always have someone upstairs ready to listen to your struggles or whatever you got going on.
And we're not trying to downplay depression because depression can hit everybody a little bit different, but we're just saying like being in, I guess just being a young person, it's like you have your whole life to live. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, so appreciate what you got.
One last thing on this topic, any young athletes or upcoming young adults growing up watching this podcast, I feel as though like a lot of young people who work hard to get to the position that they're in basically I don't want to say throw away everything, but you don't want to work hard all your life to get to where you wanted to achieve while you were a kid, to achieve all your dreams, and then just let it bust up in flames like that. I think you should make better decisions. Just try to stick to the same habits that you did before to got you to where you were before.
It's kind of hard to do that though, bro. Because like when you work your whole life trying to get to the NFL, now you're in the NFL, now you got the money. Not in his case specifically, but just like I've seen other people, like, you know, they made it to where they're at, and now, like, you know, they think that's the pinnacle. You can always go above and beyond to where you're at right now.
It's definitely easier said than done. You're right.
It is, yeah.
And then it's kind of heartbreaking because the people that he had in his life, you know, that's family to him, like his girlfriend and his family, you know, leaving them behind. Sometimes, you know, if you're ever going to be in that situation where it's like life is hard, you got to think about the people that you have around you, because they're counting on you as well. They're looking at you at every moment of time. They don't want nothing happening to you. So if just a word of encouragement, if you guys are ever feeling down or tired or just life is too much, like Trev said, you get on your knees and you pray to one above and ask for strength, ask for things that can help you, you know, your day-to-day life. So it is super unfortunate, and I wish it could have went different, but that's probably the lesson here, that tomorrow is not guaranteed at all.
It's not
100%.
You can be a dictator of that, but then it all comes down to the person above. If when is your deadline? You know what I'm saying? No one knows when their day is over, so make the most out of it every single day. So people got to understand that, like, if that's the norm of tomorrow's not guaranteed, people have to live today. Today. You
take risk.
Whatever enjoy life the way you want to enjoy it. Do things that you always imagine. I know a lot of people's bucket list, especially nowadays, and I can speak for myself for this, is like traveling. You know what I'm saying? Traveling and finding the world, what finding out the culture, getting inspiration of like other countries and stuff like that. Just to bring it like a lighter note. I mean, that's what I say for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro. I agree with that. Hey, we had a blast when we went to Colombia and Panama a couple months ago. So, especially now that flights are lowered now. FAA lowered the price of the flights now. So, hey, if you guys out there want to travel, y'all better take advantage.
They didn't lower the price for the flights. They lowered the flights that are being taken off.
Oh, I thought they lowered the price.
No, they lowered the amount of flights.
Yeah,
but that also.
Okay.
That also.
But the prices have dropped down.
Yeah, so that brings into lower flights, so less people are going out, and also bringing the prices down.
The prices aren't going down; they're going up because more people want to travel and they can't.
They can't travel nowadays. I mean, right now nobody can travel. So
I think he's saying it's more demand.
Yeah, there's more, so the price is going up because there's less flights, essentially. And the reason why there are less flights is because of the government shutdown going on. I guess it's a safety concern. Like, there's more risk. There's not enough staff. People that are working there, they're not getting paid. They haven't been getting paid during this government shutdown. So that's why I guess the flights have reduced. But like with all this voting in Congress going on right now, hopefully they come to a resolution, and right before Christmas time, flights should get, right back to where they were.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. It's just crazy right now. Like the whole world going in shambles, bro. Slowly but surely.
It's not really going.
I don't think it's going in shambles, but I think if you're affected by what's going on, then yes, in your aspect, it can,
Yeah, you're right.
It seems like in that aspect, What's up, bro?
How's the word? Go ahead.
Nah, G shit, cause it's like, bro. Nah, go ahead. Nah, say what you gonna say. Say what you gonna say, bro.
Why are you looking at me?
Bro. You spinning. I'm just saying, like, the world is going in shambles in terms of like food stamps are getting cut down, flights are getting cut down, people aren't getting paid. Like, y'all laughing? I'm dead. There's people out here who aren't getting paid. Like, imagine like you're feeding your kid off food stamps. Now there's no more food stamps.
Plus, you're not getting paid.
So
niggas finna start scamming and robbing this shit. Finna get a ski mask.
Why is that a problem? I understand the.
Why is what a problem?
I mean, it's a problem because don't complain when the crime rate gonna shoot right back up. Niggas need bread, bro.
Not everybody can just go out and afford the groceries that they're gonna buy, bro. So people got food stamps, bro. It's real life.
I definitely heard that though. Food stamps got
got cut.
Someone in my job she was whining. I'm like, why? No. Let me land. She was whining, but she ain't say what was wrong. Yeah. So she just complaining, and I'm cool with her. She a custodian. She real cool. Always be bringing me snacks and shit. But she was whining for like the longest. I'm like, bro, what are you whining about? She was just like, I can't afford to keep feeding my kids. There's no more food stamps. I'm like, damn.
Plus, one thing I'll just add on to the reason why. These niggas crazy, bro. He's funny as shit.
No. I was like, damn. But our manager, he gave her a little something though.
This nigga's crazy. No, dead ass. I'm being dead ass serious. Dead serious.
No, y'all laughing,
Yeah,
bro. I'm being
nah, I'm
serious.
being serious.
But stop laughing behind the camera, bro. I don't know what's up with y'all.
It's the
Stop
people.
fucking
It's
laughing.
production back there making
Bruh.
signs and stuff.
The reason
Listen,
why
that shit
I'll
is not
say
funny.
right now it's the most crucial time and why it's taking the most effect because it's the holidays, bro. We got Thanksgiving around the corner, Christmas around the corner, New Year's around the corner, and people can't feed their kids.
Nah, for real.
So,
Imagine
shit's
not
tough,
getting
bro.
no Christmas presents and shit, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
voted for her in the office. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
bro.
if you was laughing watching this at home, bro, you fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck that. We gonna come find you, bro.
Nah, you fucked up, bro.
It's like
Man got 1 year in the office and this is what he's doing.
Nigga talking about naming the Commander Stadium after him, bro. Like, come on, fool.
he said that.
Bro, yes, bro.
Tripping. The Trump
Nigga,
Stadium.
nigga need to sponsor us. I take the sponsorship for sure.
Economic wise, we're doing all right though. Not gonna hold
How so?
y'all. They cut 1% of the interest rates
Okay.
throughout the year.
Have you felt impact on that?
Just like.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking, bro. It's a question. It's a question, bro.
If I feel impact of it,
Yeah.
I mean, investments, yeah. for
Okay.
sure.
Type
Investments
shit.
always do better. So, investments always do better whenever interest rates are being cut. You guys might hear the Fed cutting rates. That's always a good time to invest. But obviously, we don't know when Feds are going to cut their rates, but I think they're going to cut it one more time.
So
before the
what
year
should
ends.
people invest in? For people who don't know what to invest in, what should they go towards?
Right now, I think there is a AI bubble going on, and a lot of people say that it's going to explode. I do not think it's going to explode. I think there's a lot of more growth to the AI spectrum of things. So,
Explode means like what? Like do good?
Like not mean bad. So it's going to be like what happened in 2008 with the mortgage recession. So when things exploded because too many people were just putting their money into the mortgages, and then the rates were done because there was no money backing it up.
Okay.
So they think that's goes on with the AI, but I think there's a lot of
I don't think that's true.
businesses. Yeah, I think there's a lot of businesses and especially a lot of big tech companies adapting the AI.
There's too much development for AI.
Yeah,
for
too
it
much
to-
development, and then you guys can see this is a pivotal time to see that everything is changing to AI.
Listen,
and to
A lot of these companies are saying if you
Artificial
can't beat them, join them. They're trying to take AI and enhance it with their business. Because if you want to sit and try to compete with AI, I think that's a losing battle.
No, that is.
There's no way you're gonna or your whole company you invested in for your life's worth. Like if you're a small business, there's no way you're gonna try to compete with AI. It's no point.
AI is taking over a lot of people.
It's a huge. AI took a huge leap like on a technology like upgrade.
Especially with these AI driving cars, and soon you're gonna see it in the politics. You're gonna have the whole government, working off of AI, and
That would be crazy.
Everybody's pay, so that's probably coming soon. So
You have companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and then I wouldn't be surprised if many more tech companies start cutting employees out their business because AI are taking over the business, and that's absolutely true. If you work in those type of companies, you just gotta watch out because AI is definitely coming for that.
So, do you trust the machine more than the person?
I mean, in certain aspects, you do have to. You have to understand that.
I think that you trust a machine for everything mathematical, strategical,
sir.
but anything involving
sir.
emotion or like
Tiredness.
Critical decision?
So a human can probably
not
only
even
work-
critical decision because it's gonna give you a problematic solution.
there's a lot of things that could go wrong with it.
Anything that
Any
needs
technical
like
difficulties and stuff like that. Hey,
yeah, I say anything that requires emotion or like any heartfelt thought, anything like that. Like when it comes to like something
Logic?
that no, with logic is like it's different though. AI can
Think of
depict
it.
logic.
I mean,
Think of it.
can-
How many hours straight can you work? Like if you think
Straight.
in a week,
Straight?
in a week, in a week,
No, nigga, not even in a
Like,
week.
talking
in
about
a day, How many hours straight you can work?
Like 12 or 13 hours.
Boom.
Cap.
AI can do
You
24
think you can
hours.
work 12 hours straight?
I
Depends.
work 12 hours shifts right now.
Shit. No, you don't. Straight, you take breaks. That's cap.
I mean, all right,
and you're
you're
not,
right,
you're
you're
not,
right.
and you're not
And-
productive. For,
exactly.
Fuck no.
You're right, yeah, that's true.
Nigga,
So
you be
think about
brain,
that.
I know you be brain rotting. I'm not trying to that, bro.
on TikTok. Like,
A machine is working nonstop. It doesn't need to cool off. It doesn't need to take a break. They don't need to pay to take a break. None of that
That's
shit.
true. Okay.
I don't know if it could overheat. Maybe, but
Yeah.
that's
It won't overheat because it has the amount of backing and foundation for it not to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
just
saying?
imagine-
they have the software for it not to. So it's been more than 100,000 jobs that's been wiped out because of that reason. It's more
Wipe me
effective and
down.
cost effective to have AI running the job.
nah. I said wipe me down, bro. My fault. That's my fault. Bro.
You think so? But then it's cool because more AI jobs are being cut, but then that means more humanized jobs will be wanted.
Okay.
Things
How,
that
though?
humans only want.
Explain.
So I'll give you a quick example. AI can't get out and be a human form. So things such as catering, you know what I'm saying? Someone that comes out and gets food, AI can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
They can. They got the machines.
They got the
little
robots and shit.
They got the little robots.
No, but to a certain extent, can they run a catering business from A to B? No, they can't. They can't come from.
Hey, they got them Amazon trucks, them electric trucks. One day they probably gonna drive themselves, and
I don't see.
probably are driving themselves.
I definitely see that's gonna happen in the
Hey,
future.
I can see
But
it.
right now, though,
I've seen. I've I don't know if it's AI or not. AI gets crazier by the day, but they got these little. I don't know if it's from DoorDash or Chick-fil-A. They have these little carts.
Yeah, the little robots and
Yeah,
shit.
the little
I think
robots,
that's
but it's not like the. I don't
Yeah.
think it's the little ones.
No,
They
but
got
the thing
some big
is,
ones,
like the humans still make the
Pause.
food, but then the
yeah, absolutely.
no, the humans still make the food, but the robots, like I've seen it on college campuses.
Delivery.
Yeah,
So
delivery,
it's
yeah.
what's wrong with
So-
catering? At some point,
So that means that robot has to go from A to B. You think they'll be able to do that?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
They got cars driving by themselves from A to B.
So the
They
robot.
but they do have it. If I don't live in California or San Francisco, but this is where I've seen it the most. They got cars driving themselves delivering food.
I ain't see that, twin.
Okay,
I
so
never
they
seen
don't got the self-driving cars delivering humans.
No,
So
delivering what?
I haven't. Me personally, I haven't seen that.
Uber, you guys haven't seen
that,
the
yeah.
self-driving cars?
It's called Waymo.
There we go. So we got self-driving cars like Ubers delivering people from point A to point B.
How you spell that? You
Why
said Waymo?
can't the food be delivered the same way? It's the same concept.
Preach.
But at a certain point, though, because you have to do a lot, there's definitely
You
a
don't
lot.
have to do nothing.
So
but
look,
put the
AI
food in the car.
definitely is gonna take more jobs. But what I mean by like human interaction type jobs is like that's what's gonna be more in demand. Like
Technology get crazier by the day. That I feel like everybody depends more on technology
So
by
there-
the day. So it just get easier and easier. Technology just makes our life easier.
Can
and
we-
easier. We got DoorDash. We got lazy people at home. Get home from work. They don't even cook no more. Order food. DoorDash. You got wifeys out here pretending to be wifeys. Hey, shout out to my pretty women's out there. But this is what I mean though. Technology is taking.
so.
over.
This is like I said. This is a very pitiful. It's like a what is the
Pinnacle.
No, it's the plural word for pivotal. No, pivotal is a lot of. This is a big pivotal moment in history. I'm being dead ass. Now y'all can laugh all y'all want. It's a very pivotal moment in history. Why? Because right now, what's going on? There is a middle part. So right now, there's a demand of AI and technology. And also, because of the AI and demand of technology, there is a demand of
6'7".
human interaction type jobs. So the people who fall in the middle, you are cooked. You are done. You gotta find another job. You gotta find another profession. Right now, a perfect job you can go get is like a blue collar job. You know how many people want electricians, plumbers, all that good stuff, bro? People, things that AI can't do. Those are the things you're supposed to do. If you fall in the middle, you don't be surprised within 5 years you don't have a job or a profession. I'm being serious.
I know one thing. AI can't sell cars. Ain't that right, Jorgie?
Yes, they can.
Robots can't sell cars.
Yes, they can.
Humans sell cars.
Human interaction sells.
Humans, yes, sir.
So how long do you think it's going to take before there's no longer a need for human interaction?
Shit.
I feel like there's always
That's a good question.
gonna be a need for human interaction.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, we're already.
There's always gonna be, everybody feels safer with more humans.
That's not true.
Human to human.
Let me
I just feel more
the
safe
dating
with
scene.
it.
The dating scene is already shifting from interactions and face to face to get someone's name or contact information, and now everyone's relying on social media to get hookups, stuff like that, Tinder.
Yeah.
So it's like the human interaction is low key reducing and reducing and reducing, and so I feel like in the future You might not be safe, brother. Them cars, someone's gonna be selling them cars on the computer, bro.
I feel like when it comes to selling, bro, like I've learned this the hard way. Like you have to sell with emotion. You have to interact with the human to sell,
That's not necessarily true. Niggas buy shit off ads.
bro.
Like Carvana, bro.
Yeah, with no
Carvana?
humans in the ads.
There's no dealer. They find
Yeah, but
a car they want,
Carvana,
they
you
deliver
can't.
it.
You
But-
can't
but
really
that's
trust
like-
Carvana to a certain extent. You know, you're buying a car, right? You're buying it just off because of your judgment, right?
Yeah.
Well,
You're not buying it because someone is really selling it to you.
But listen to it. Is Carvana going? Are they going bankrupt right now?
They actually are.
For real?
Yes.
I ain't
gonna lie,
There's
Carvana's
less
not
and less
making no money.
Carvana dealerships out there.
My fault.
Because it really didn't work out. They did oversell a whole bunch of cars during COVID to people out there, you know, just because they had somewhat of a good prices, you know.
My
to a
fault.
certain point, you know, if there's a good deal out there, you're going to buy it, right?
I've only seen one Carvana.
Hold on. Carvana stock is 13% up in the last 7 days.
This dude,
But I mean,
bro.
you know, it's AI.
To the stock?
The stock is up 13% in the past 7 days. Oh, today alone, 5% up.
It's also because like people lose trust in humans because of the crooks in this world. They lose trust in
Oh
humans.
yes,
That's
you
why.
are a fellow crook.
I'm not a crook.
I
bro.
know you finesse someone for a whip.
All my clients, some of them they follow me. They know, bro. I'm as honest as possible. If I tell you I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can, bro.
Me can't do it.
Me can't do that.
Nah, but
Hey, listen though.
but you know who are not crooks at all? Tell us about our sponsor for today, Kevin.
DMV Drives.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
about that?
We
Listen,
got reliable cars, used cars. You can take it away. You know more than
hey,
me, bro.
last episode I was telling y'all my shit was doing the was stuttering
This
and
shit was
shit.
doing the jerk, the nay and shit.
Hey, I needed a new vehicle.
He said his whip was doing the cat daddy and shit.
Chill, bro. Why you gotta talk about Sandy like that? She ain't do nothing to y'all.
That's the guy
Anyways.
named Sandy for real? Oh, I ain't know. My fault.
But listen though,
So
I needed a new vehicle and DMV Drives.
DMV Drive looked out for sure. And if
For
you guys
sure.
look at the social media, we just sold a beautiful 2015 Mini Cooper for lower than its market price. We sold it for $6,100, and then for the supposed market price, it's supposed to be around $8,000. So those are the type of cars. If you guys are looking for any deals in the DMV metropolitan area, please looking at DMV Drives in Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Recommendedly, go on Facebook and the phone numbers that are linked to the account. And we're going to drop all the information here now. And if you guys are looking for the most reliable cars and deals of the DMV area and even at a different state, we can come deliver it at a fee cost. There's a fee cost if you want to go deliver it.
Hey, add the little fee.
You know, they gonna fee cost.
Nationwide, DMV Drive's gonna take care of you guys. Hey, if you look, like you said, if you guys are looking for reliable cars, you know, come check us out. You know, we have all kind of cars. If there's any specific cars, make and model, you know, if there's an old school car you guys, you know, really wanted, please let us know. We'll find it for you guys. That's how reliable we guys are. We stand behind, you know, every car we sell. We do have a warranty in every car. So please check us out. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And yes, you'll get your next car at DMV Drives for sure.
Sir.
What drives you?
Drives.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
All right, guys. So this brings us to a really important topic that I really wanted to talk about with you guys. Was about our immigration status in the U.S. You know, I know a lot of our families come from immigration status. So, how do you guys feel? I know we talked about this probably about in our episode number 1, but you know, we really like to get into this because, you know, we really care about our people out there. You know, there's our families that are going through stuff like this, like immigration and, you know, being deported and stuff like that. So how do you guys feel about Trump still deporting these, you know, our families and, you know, all kind of countries out there, immigrants, back to their country?
Honestly, I just feel like people who come over here for a better opportunity, a better future, shouldn't be turned away. There's supposed to be rules that should be followed, but, you know.
Yeah. If you're not following the rules, I think there are consequences that you have to, you know, face.
Those rules, I mean, I'm not saying those rules are exactly, you know, the best set.
Yeah. If you're doing what you got to do, I don't think you should be punished. But if you're out here just doing whatever, then I don't know. Sometimes you got to face the consequences.
Me personally, though, people who are coming over here to find better opportunities, whether or not they're doing it legally or illegally, as long as, in my opinion, as long as they're not causing any like danger or anything to the society, any negative influence, I don't think there's. I'm not too obliged to it.
No, I agree. I think everyone who's able to make their way into the country and to be able to find an opportunity for themselves, they shouldn't be categorized as illegal or bad people, because we usually get categorized because of the bad things other people do. But I feel like if you were able to make your way into the country and be able to find a better life for yourself and be able to, on top of that, then I know this is very personal, everyone, breed kids that are from here, I feel as though like you're already, established in this country. And if you're paying your taxes and doing things like that, you are more than welcome to stay.
No, I feel like we all deserve the same rights. We're all human beings. Everybody that comes to this country always come here for a better living, a better lifestyle, trying to make better for themselves, their family, their kids. And like you said, as long as you're paying your taxes, what makes them different than us, So I feel like it's just, everybody talk about the American dream, and it's like,
absolutely,
what is the American dream without, supporting each other and, actually, making other people that have less than others, be better in life and, be better, because, that's the ultimate goal. Everybody wants to be better in life, and
I was taught that the American dream is the people who are here and who are around you, others who come from they make the country. Like, America was built on immigrants. So
Absolutely.
It can't be an American dream without other people coming in from other countries, especially I'm not saying that any immigrants are more important, but in my opinion, like third world countries who are going through war and stuff, people who are fleeing the country, those people, I don't want to say they should be priority, but there should be some form of like help. Like, if you're not going to let them in, like, help should be like presented to those immigrants.
So
I don't know what
fighting each other for sure.
You think the U.S. should send help to third world countries?
I don't know about sending help because that could not be.
Yeah, of course.
It may not be possible in some countries because some people, that help could be looked at as like you're aiding another enemy. So they could look at that as someone trying to help the enemy out, and they could either bomb that flight or whatever. Yeah. God forbid. But
I mean, if the country is allies with the other country, I think that happens all the time. Like, even with war.
But some countries definitely don't want to step in because they don't want to create an enemy, or they don't want to look like they're on this side. That's definitely a thing. Like,
yeah. I feel like immigrants that go through that in a country where they're going through war, if they have, like you said, legitimate story behind why they want to enter the country, that should be more than welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Who's to say whose story is legitimate or not? Who's to play judge, jury to?
They're from what I think, from how I go about immigration, I think there should be at least some type of background to know, so we can avoid the malicious, you know what I'm saying, malicious intent. People, malicious intent, malicious people that want to come into this country and destroy this country.
But it's also hard to keep track of everybody that's, every single person that's, there's millions of people probably every day trying to come into this country. Right. So it's hard to keep track of every single body that's trying to come into this country, checking their background, seeing what they did. And
not even that, too. Like that, people make mistakes in the past. Are we going to say that because he made a mistake, because John
judge him off of that?
Yeah, are we going to judge him off of his mistake and say you can't come to the country because he did something crazy when he was 18? All their belongings, their paperwork, their life, everything has been destroyed.
I'm pretty
in the
sure
war.
If they've been to jail, there's some way,
if they've been to
way
jail.
of, that's what I figure that he's trying to say, that there's always somebody that with a bad background. Those are the persons that usually we have to be careful of letting into the the country. So not necessarily.
Believe it or not, and this might be controversial, but I do agree what's going on right now with borders being closed just for the meantime.
So what's better than us?
Even if someone is trying to come here like morally right and trying to change their life? And then that's what I mean.
It's our job for us to understand that we need more people working on those cases and reading these people's cases, because we can't just let anyone in.
But you're also saying that, like, some people don't get a second chance. Some people don't get the chance to come to the border, get denied, and then maybe try again next week or the week after. Some people, that's their last shot. Once they've been turned down, nigga, it's clipped.
It's done.
Absolutely.
For me, I don't put that on nobody, but that's definitely a scenario.
So with all the talk of immigration status and all these different perspectives of, how do we, the immigration status and, how we got here with this Trump situation and all that, what's better than another person, an established immigrant, coming from a third world country, whatever you guys want to call it, talk about it themselves. So this brings us to our next guest, motivation, a lot of more open-minded world,
Yep.
things of that nature.
A first-hand opinion. He's been through it himself. So he can tell you what it is.
First guest of the Playmakers podcast.
sir.
Why
Come
not
on
have
in.
Let's
Immigrant here
introduce
too?
him with a round of applause. Come on in. Let's bring him in.
Let's get it.
With all the talk about immigration and all these different perspectives, what's best to get the best advice, get it from the man himself, a person from a third world country that an established immigrant that went through all the the walls and fire to get here and try to make better for his life. We bringing in our next guest, a special guest right here, unknown. This is what we're gonna call him,
Anonymous.
So let's welcome in with a round of applause here, guys.
It takes a lot of courage, and personal, faith for you to pull up and talk your own story. So
Absolutely. So we appreciate you for coming out. Gracias. So for that don't know, obviously, is a established immigrant, like I said. He's a bilingual speaker, so we're gonna be talking a little bit of Spanish and English here. So if y'all don't get that, we'll have the subtitles and we'll make it understandable for you guys in the audience out there. So Trevor, welcome in our next guest. What's your question for an established immigrant that's been going through all these things that Trump and all his craziness and all this chaos he's been creating in the world? So what do you think?
First of all, we gotta welcome my man the right way. He's risking himself being on our podcast right here for me. Round of applause. This is for y'all entertainment. Y'all better support. But my first question would be, what was the switch? What made you decide it was time to leave? It was time to for a change of scenes? What made you decide to pack everything up and move to the U.S.?
Ok, esta decisión yo la tomé en menos de 7 días. Yo en mi país era una persona trabajadora, tenía una vida normal, mi familia, pero una situación personal fue la que me llevó a tomar la decisión. Una persona muy allegada a mí tomó el primer paso, o sea, tomó la decisión de venirse a los Estados Unidos, pero esa persona tomó 25 días en la trayectoria.
Okay.
Pasó muchas situaciones en diferentes países y yo siempre tuve comunicación con la persona, me contaba todo lo que pasaba y yo decía, wow. Entonces yo decía, le preguntaba todo lo que pasó, por dónde cogió, por dónde, y yo todo lo apuntaba, todo lo que me decía que pasó. Como te dije, en menos de 7 días ya yo tomé la decisión por la situación que tuve en mi país de hacerlo. Y yo solamente lo sabía yo, nadie, mi familia, nadie sabía. Yo tomé la decisión y yo estaba callado. Un día se me acerca una muchacha de mi país y me dice que quería hacerse paso de venir a Estados Unidos, que tenía un dinero para hacerlo y me dice que si yo conocía a alguien que la podía traer. Y yo le dije, yo te puedo llevar. Yo en el papel para ver dónde iba, tomé un taxi, me llevó a un hotel. Esa noche nos quedamos en el hotel. Mi teléfono se estaba descargando. Fui a la cocina del hotel. Era como una casa donde habían varios inmigrantes. Me encontré con varios inmigrantes en esa casa. Fui a la cocina a cargar el celular. De repente escucho un ruido. Cuando salgo, unos muchachos se metieron a robar.
When you heard that noise, when people were going to come rob you while you were, coming over here and, dealing to all the things, you have to deal with immigration and, worrying about your family, what was that feeling like?
Cuando salí que vi la situación, me asusté, pero yo vi todo el mundo gritando, yo dije, algo tengo que hacer. Yo dije, si no van a robar, si quieren dinero, saquen el dinero, porque aquí no van a matar. Saquen todo su dinero, lo que tienen. La vida cuesta más, así que saquen el dinero. Todo el mundo se comenzó a poner el dinero sobre una bolsa que ellos tenían. Pusieron el dinero y cuando ya tomaron el dinero, saltaron toda la cerca y se fueron. Ahí comenzaron la gente a llorar y yo dije, yo no me puedo quedar aquí. De ahí, cuando ya yo fui, a migración de Guatemala que me ponchara y me querían quitar dinero. Lo mismo, los señores de ahí que sí, que tienen que, yo le dije, ¿por qué? Yo no tengo dinero. Usted solamente tiene que ponchar. Y él me ponchó y yo regresé y me dieron la salida. So, cuando llego donde el bucero me dice, ¿te dejaron pasar? Yo, no me estás viendo aquí. Aquí estoy. Vámonos. Ahí llegamos a México, llegamos a México, Guatachula, no me acuerdo el nombre, llegamos a México. Cuando llegamos a México, ahí fue que tomé la decisión de llamar a una persona en Estados Unidos muy especial para mí, porque fue la persona que me recibió aquí. La llamé y le dije, le enseñé, ¿tú sabes dónde yo estoy? Y me dice, ¿dónde? Y me dice, estoy en México. Y dice, ¿qué tú haces? Voy a Estados Unidos. Y me dice, ¿cómo? Dice, sí, voy a Estados Unidos, pero entonces yo no tenía dinero en efectivo, necesitaba dinero en efectivo. Y le dije a la persona que necesitaba un dinero, la persona me la mandó, una Western Junior. Yo fui, recogí, me quedé en un hotel con la lesbiana en el mismo. Y el día siguiente decidí de esa ciudad donde estaba a la Ciudad de México, a la capital. Tenía que llegar allá. Cuando llegué allá, 24 horas en bus, en otro autobús, llegué y entonces cuando llegamos tenía que tomar un taxi, para ir de ahí a otro lugar. So, según todo lo que yo tenía en el plan, pero la persona me decía que no cogiera cualquier taxi porque me podían secuestrar en México. Llegué a la terminal para tomar un bus ahí a Ciudad Juárez. El transcurso fue en la madrugada. En ese transcurso me paró la policía, me bajó del bus y el policía me dijo estas palabras: si no tienes dinero, de aquí tú no pasas. Y yo le decía, ¿pero por qué? Yo tengo todo mi papel en regla. A mí no me interesa lo que tú tengas. Tú tienes que tener $300 ahí si tú no pasas. Y yo no tenía los $300, apenas tenía como $100. Y le di, y si no baja, porque él le había dicho que la muchacha era mi novia, si no baja tú y tu novia y se quedan aquí. Yo le digo, pues me tengo que quedar aquí porque yo no tengo $300. Él me dice, tú no tienes 200. Yo, ok, te puedo dar 200. Él le dijo, ok, pero él tenía mi pasaporte. Yo subí al bus, tomé los $100 y se lo di. Y él me dio ahí $200. Yo, sí, dame mi pasaporte. Y él me dio el pasaporte de eso. Él no podía contar porque había otro policía ahí, él no quería abrir. Yo me monté y llegué a Ciudad Juárez en la madrugada. En ese momento cuando llego, cuando yo, pues ya era la hora, iban a ser las 6 de la mañana, que tenía que llegar al lugar donde iba a cruzar para los Estados Unidos. Paro un taxi y le digo la dirección y me dice, no, yo no puedo llevarte ahí, porque si una policía me ve dejándote ahí, me llevan preso a mí, me quitan el carro y a ti te roban y te... Yo le digo, ¿cómo? Déjame cerca, pues. Me dijo, te puedo dejar cerca del lugar. Cogí, duramos como 15 minutos, me dejó en el lugar y me dijo, me tienes que caminar de aquí hasta allá. Llegué al lugar. Cuando llegué al lugar, vi la frontera, lo que tenía que cruzar. Cuando yo crucé, vi un río. Vi el río. El río grande. Y cuando me meto al río, yo caminé hasta la mitad del río y vi que me llegó hasta aquí. Digo, no, hombre, yo puedo cruzar. La muchacha tenía miedo. Y que hay lagartos. Yo, pues aquí no van a comer, pero tenemos que cruzar. Había un poco de ropa tirada por todos lados. Yo tomé toda la ropa y la tiré encima de los alambres para poder bajarlo y cruzar. Cruzamos ese, pues había otro. Tuvimos que cruzar el otro. Entonces tenía que llegar a una puerta, número, no me acuerdo el número. Bueno, por la cosa que como era de noche no podía ver. Vi el número de la puerta y digo, aquí llegamos. Y el oficial, que hablaba español, estaba del otro lado, me dijo, ok, quédense ahí. ¿Tiene frío? Le dije que sí. Él dije, me dijo que prendiera la basura y que esperara un momento porque él abriera la puerta para poder yo pasar. Nos quedamos ahí. Cuando aclareció, al lado derecho y al lado izquierdo venía el montón de gente. El oficial me dice, ven, párate que tú eres uno de los primeros, así que párate porque yo voy a entrar de 15 en 15. Ahí fue donde el oficial decidió abrir la puerta. Y cuando yo entré, que pasé, yo digo, ya estoy en Estados Unidos. Entramos, había un autobús ahí, nos metieron ahí. Y ya estaba yo en Texas. Nos llevaron y nos llevaron a un precinto, pues. Y ahí fue que empezó la travesía aquí en los Estados Unidos.
Entonces, cuando ya llegaste por los Estados Unidos, ¿cuál fue tu primer impresión y tu primera idea que vas a hacer en los Estados Unidos?
Ok, cuando ya llego a los Estados Unidos, que me meten en la prisión, yo digo, wow, yo estoy en una prisión. O sea, yo vengo de mi país a estar en una prisión. Yo no sabía qué es lo que me esperaba. Yo decía, nunca he estado en una prisión en mi país, yo vengo a otro país a estar en una prisión. Llegué a la prisión, me tomaron los datos, la huella. Nada, me dieron para bañarme, me asignaron el cuarto donde iba a dormir. No, o sea, no dormí, me acosté ahí con varias gente. A las 4 de la mañana menciona mi nombre y me dice que salga. Y ahí donde ya un autobús me esperaba y me llevaron a una oficina que ya me iban a dar libre, que ya me dijeron que tenía que comprar mi vuelo para el lugar donde yo iba. Ahí fue que llamé a la persona esa nuevamente a mi amiga y le dije así. Ella me compró el vuelo y todo. Y tomé el vuelo en la noche rumbo a Nueva York. Wow. Llegué a Nueva York. Mi amiga me recibió. Y bueno, como la pregunta que tú me haces, que cuál fue mi pensamiento. Yo dije, vine a este país a trabajar para ser una persona mejor de lo que era yo en mi país. Pero en el transcurso de los días me entra la nostalgia de mi familia. O sea, que no era fácil porque yo me dije, inmigrar no es solamente inmigrar, es volver a empezar.
Thanks for sharing that. I know it was a difficult moment for you to, go through all that, and I know my partners here can agree, going through such hard times and, just for getting a better lifestyle it's not easy, bro. And you guys know we have families coming from, similar situations, and we can all speak about it, right?
I'd say the same thing. Also coming from an immigrant background, I'd say never be scared of change, first and foremost, because change can be the next step to your success. I'll leave it simple, just like that.
All right, so the next question for my guest, our guest here, our special guest, we're enjoying his time and, coming out to, speak a little bit about his life. How hard has it been, living in the U.S.? I know you already gone through the hard stuff, but, how easy, what's your ultimate goal being here, and what do you think, how do you motivate, people in the same situation that you are? That's all.
Okay, yo con este video quiero exhortar a la persona que si este video lo conmovió, lo comparta, porque quizás haya personas que necesitan saber que es posible volver a empezar.
We're gonna hear, we're gonna leave out here with a message from our guest, a special guest here that, our first guest. So let's give him another round of applause here for our first guest. And this is a really, inspirational, motivational, segment for you guys to, learn about what immigration status is and what people are dealing with out there. So
yo quiero exhortar a las personas que han pasado por la misma situación que yo he tenido que pasar, de que lleguemos a este país no para ser una carga, sino para contribuir al progreso de este país. Este es un país de oportunidad y quiero que sepan que todo es posible. Con Dios todo es posible. Solamente enfocarse en hacer las cosas bien y que no caigamos en tentaciones, en cosas que tal vez, porque siempre van a haber momentos, personas que te influyen a hacer lo malo, pero si nos dejamos llevar por lo bueno, créame que todo saldrá bien. Como le digo, este es un país de oportunidades, solamente que hay que saber aprovecharla. Muchas gracias.
got it type.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm Rampage Jackson.
But so
Too. I'm spanking. Hey, I'm spanking shit right now.
So
Animal. Big out shout out to
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna look.
You still gonna look?
I'm gonna look.
Keep it
they
player.
say Guatemala, USA might win. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
I don't know, bro.
hey.